happened to this stock at the moment at 27.50 after market close Friday. So what happened to these names? So a lot of EV names sold off pretty big, I think led by Tesla, and Lucid didn't even hold the 200-day moving average. So on Thursday, I was when I made a video about this name, I was thinking that this 29 would act decent support for this name, but Friday came in the morning, it flushed, tried to recover, and then that level of a 29-ish area acted as a resistance, and at the end of the day, well, pretty weak attempt to recover something. So I think that in general, I'm not going to say overall market, but I will say that EV market could be in a bear market from here. So this is a daily chart of Lucid. All right, let me go back 2 years, right, since they went public. From 10 bucks runs all the way to 65. I remember trading this move very actively, and then it crashed, moved sideways for about 8 months. So that was the perfect definition of a bear market for the stock. And then it did break out of this range. We had a huge run. Stock gets added to NASDAQ 100. And I do believe that at these levels, after they edit, it did spend some time above this. So pretty much 2 months, okay? So above 37.50, where I think NASDAQ was slowly buying what they had to buy. What was the volume? I'm not sure. And as soon as pretty much I think all EV names were waiting for Tesla's earnings report probably, and you see this straight selling. I'm gonna switch to different time frames just to illustrate like how much we're down. Usually like typical bear market is whenever any stock is down from its all-time highs about 20% and more, it's not a correction anymore. So, and it can last anywhere, like it can last couple weeks, it can last couple months, or it can even last years. All right, so from recent highs of 57, at the moment Lucid is down 53%, okay, let alone from its all-time highs, because I'm looking at past. So this is a weekly chart. All right, so now I'm gonna show you monthly chart. So every candle on this chart represents 1 month. So this is January, this was December, and well, after this 3 months of a rally, well, in 2 months, it pretty much wiped out 80% of that gain that it had. So when they're gonna have earnings, well, looks like according to my Thinkorswim, somewhere in March they're gonna report earnings. But if you look at yearly chart, well, same thing. Let's measure how much is it down from the opening of the year to date. It's down 30%. So what to watch from here? So with all that, so this was my support area, this blue zone where it was bouncing, this zone of 35.50 to 37-ish area. So if this stock, because in a bear market you can realize that you should realize that it can have, overall any stock can have like very explosive short coverings, short squeezes, and the potential for that is still out there. And that's why if it does have a significant bounce from 27 to this supply zone, I do expect a lot of people to sell. A lot of people who have been back holding right here at these levels, not everybody, but people will realize slowly that they will want to move their money somewhere else. And every time you see a stock that is down this much, 50%, 60%, and whenever it tries to make any attempt to the upside, you will see like selling pressure, and it takes time until new people come in and push it even higher than these highs. But I think it's officially, you can call it bear market. It's in a bear market. So this is a volume profile that I brought up, and you can see that's where the volume concentrated. That's where the sellers are now. So it was a support, and now support as well from lower levels. 2350 looks like that's a very, very solid support. That's where a lot of volume traded as well. So, but not much volume has traded between 35 and this 28-ish area, 27 area. So that's why I would expect this zone to be like easily stock can fluctuate between these levels, because well, it hasn't traded in that range too much. Okay, it did get to this level right here. Look at it. In one day, it jumped from 28 all the way to 35. That's why you can even see it here. Or you can go back, look at it. Well, how many days it traded actually in this zone? Not a whole lot actually. So to the downside, basically I'm watching 2350. To the upside, resistance 35. Okay, and moving averages, yeah, I can show moving averages here as well. Surely one can argue that it might be oversold here a little bit, because 50-day moving average is way up there at 42, and also 20-day moving average is way up here at 38. So yeah, we can definitely some sort of a bounce, but I wouldn't get too excited that the stock is gonna go right back to highs anytime soon. But again, this is my opinion. Not a financial advice. I'm just a random trader on YouTube. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Take care. Peace.